White-tailed deer have been a vital part of life in North America for thousands of years. Indigenous tribes relied on whitetails as one of their most valuable assets. A harvested deer provided food, clothing, and tools. This highly prized asset was decimated by the fur trade and market hunting during European colonization. Hunted without regulation, white-tailed deer in Ohio were declared extinct by 1909. New efforts in conservation and legislation in the early 20th century helped to reestablish and promote the growth of Ohio's deer herds. Locally, deer sightings in the 1940s made the newspaper as populations began to reestablish. Deer season was reopened statewide in 1956. As a true testament to the power of conservation and the adaptability of the white-tailed deer, Ohio's estimated population in 2020 was 680,000 animals. Last season, in 2019, hunters harvested 180,000 deer, 80,000 of which were bucks. This season, I hope to hang my tag on one. In preparation for the upcoming season, I spent as much time as I could spare glassing from my truck, looking over the local deer herd, searching out mature bucks. If I can identify a specific buck, every sighting of him is like being handed a piece of a puzzle. If I can assemble enough pieces, I may be able to solve the puzzle and punch my tag on an animal I've targeted, an elusive feat which I have failed to accomplish in my hunting career thus far. My success has always come from putting myself in prime habitat near big buck sightings and hoping a shooter walks into my lane. Yards and they ran away from me. That's ridiculous. Man, that guy is wide. Well, it is the 25th of August and we're out spotting deer. It's 20 after 8 in the evening here. And I haven't been out as often this year as I was last year, but I have not had near the luck either. I've seen a few good bucks, only once or twice. The crop rotation this year has made it much more difficult to see into those really good hidey holes. There's a lot of secluded fields you can't see into from anywhere. And I just changing schedule, different daily routine with the young one just kind of hinders my ability to get out here as often. A lot of nights I just choose to stay home with her. So. Well, it's 2nd of September. It's really, really humid out today, but there's a lot of deer out. I haven't seen any bucks yet, but I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Been getting some really good photos of one I've dubbed the Toad. Heck of a deer. I'd be really fortunate to see him in the flesh again. I've seen him a couple times scouting. I got the camera on him one time, but I have not been able to get out to scout as much as I'd like to this year. Yeah, baby girl. Due to the little one, her schedule always keeps me hopping, and she's very noisy. But I mean, it's just a crunch right now. I'm leaving for Montana in, I don't know, 4 or 5 days to go elk hunting, and just haven't had time to get out and scout very much. Wanted to check my trail cameras before I go, but I don't think that's going to happen. It just doesn't leave a lot of time for deer hunting right now, or deer scouting, I should say. It's also goose opener starts in 2 days, so we're also scouting for that, and trying to find fields, get permission, and it's just busy, busy, busy. Got some pretty decent bucks on camera. I have not had the luck finding them out in open fields like I did last year, between the crop rotation and just the number of times I've been able to get out, which hasn't been very many. But we're doing what we can, scouting when we have the chance, and trying to get ready for the season. All my stands are up. They've been up for about a month. I've been shooting 5 days a week, usually about 50 arrows a day. I've been to 2 3D ranges this year. I've shot out to 70 yards, which I don't even have a pin at 70, just to see where I hit. If I got in that situation elk hunting, I don't think I would ever take that shot, but I'm confident out to 60, at least on an elk right now. If I stop practicing between here and deer season, which seems to happen all the time for me, I don't know if I'd shoot that far, but right now, 60 yards is not an issue. I shot arrows at 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 in one group multiple times today in the last few days, and they're covering, probably a softball size. And I even did that a couple times at 70 yards, put them in that group, which is difficult without a pin, but practice makes perfect, I guess. Shoot further than you're gonna hunt, I guess. I mean, it's a good philosophy. So we're gonna see what else we can find tonight. Get the little one taken care of. Mom's still not on her home way home from work. It's 8 o'clock, so she's at least an hour behind. I'm sure she got an hour drive, but get the little one taken care of, get home, and put her to bed here in the next hour, and go from there. Can't wait for another season. Opening day is only a few weeks away, and my excitement level is growing. I'm already dreaming of big bucks, and soon I'll be chasing them.